it's fascinating. The immune system is so complex and amazingly intelligent and knows what to do. And so what I like about the system is you're not interfering with nature in any way. You're just enhancing.
We're stimulating it. We're
our own innate intelligence.
We're enhancing it.
Yes. So that makes perfect sense, and it correlates to like naturopathic theory and what holistic doctors and Chinese philosophy and so forth around how to heal the body. And what do you think about when somebody they find out they're diagnosed with something? They have cancer, they have lupus. It's traumatizing by itself. What do you do with patients who are very sad and they're frightened and part of it is like when you do these therapies, you're in action. That's what I like about it. I tell people, don't mourn. Organize. It's
take
the old
action.
Working class people used to say in the unions. So in other words, you don't. People are scared and then they retreat. But I don't think that makes it worse.
Yes, I mean, as long as there is life, there's a chance to do something. I mean, if you don't have a life to do it, but if you wake up every day in the morning and you're still alive, that means that you're given a chance to do something.
Mm-hmm.
So, start basically is building up your immune system, building up even within you. The first thing that you need to be aware is basically within you, your emotions. What's going on? Once you repair your emotions, your body will be now able to fix itself. A lot of the emotions pretty much block our immune system.
Yeah, well, Maslow says the same thing in his landmark books and articles on the hierarchy of human needs. He says that the toxic emotional states are what make us ill oftentimes.
I remember when I was studying medicine that in classes they used to tell us that most of the disease back then, more than 20 years ago now, they were telling us that it's about 80%. Back then they were saying about 80% a psychological issue. That then he converted into a physical problem.
Yes, interesting.
You have gastritis, and it could be because of psychological problem, and ulcers or things like that. It all started with that. But now there's like a little boom. Tell me what emotion you have, and I can tell you which organ is the one that is already out there. And it is true. Yeah. It is true.
Well, it's kind of like a belief system, you hear this diagnosis and then we believe in this name, we put a name on it, but it's usually scary names. But believing that kind of, how do you say, we empower it, we energize the negative. It's better to make a decision now to strengthen our system. It's like, do you remember when you were first in love and you were a teenager or whatever, and you were just on top of the world, you bought her flowers, and
nobody could be
calling her, and you can't wait to meet her, and then you feel great. You feel like Superman, like when you're around her, you're just, because you're so happy, right? And you're excited. Or if you're at a rock concert, or you're at a classical concert, and you're just feeling great, you feel healthy because you're happy and your energy's high. And that's what the Chinese call qi in the sense. But I like to explain to people in general, like it's kind of simple, and don't try to make it too complex. And what I like what you're doing here is you're really focusing on people's what they can actually do now to turn their health around and believe in themselves.
Yeah, our focus is to build a good, strong immune system. That way, your body will be able to overcome what it needs to. And that is one of the roots, So you have a good, strong system. That is for cancer too. Or for right now, what's going on with the virus and pandemic and all that. as long as you have a good, strong system, you will be better. You will make better.
Mm.
And with cancer, it's the same thing. You stimulate the immune system, so that way the immune system will be able to fight. Yes, there other medications, other small dosage of chemotherapy that it can help. The vaccines that we mentioned, all the IV solutions. Yes, all those angles are going to be helping out. But the reality is, me as a doctor, I'm kind of coaching the patient. They're the ones who are basically dealing with. They're the ones that they're having these issues. So I'm just helping in this area, this other area, so they can build up a good, strong one.
Mm.
When they're able to have that, then they will do it. They're not able to do the rest.
Interesting. Well, that's really great that you think about these things so deeply. Like most clinics are just very mechanistic. Here, just do this, and then you'll be fine. But that doesn't always work. But you're looking at the whole being.
Yes, and it may not be the same. I mean, it's not one formula that fits all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And so we have to work it out different angles. And that is the beauty of this.